All right, on this video, we're just going to go over the definition of like terms, and then we're going to look at examples where we combine like terms in an algebraic expression. This is something we're going to do pretty much every day throughout the rest of the year. First thing, you can even just pause the video and take the definition of like terms. So there are terms that really, they look similar. We say that if there's a variable, it's the same variable, and if they have an exponent for the variable, it's the same exponent. Now, to kind of give you an example, if I had 6x and 7x, these are like terms because it has the same variable, x. You don't see an exponent, but if it's written, it's like saying x to the first. So you can see me putting this 1 in right there. Those are like terms. The other thing I could do is, I'm going to leave the coefficients the same. Let's say I have 6x squared. Now, this is not like terms with any of these because the exponent's 1. Here, the exponent's 2. So a like term with that would be 7x squared. All right, and the whole concept with like terms is I can combine these, and when I combine like terms, the only thing I add are the coefficients, which is this. All right, let's look at an example. Let's do 1 and 2. So we're going to identify and combine the like terms. I'm going to zoom in here to number 1. So if I look at number 1, 3x minus 5 plus 6x, if we just identify the like terms, well, you kind of ask yourself, which terms look similar? Well, the 6x and the 3x, because they have the same variable x, and it's just x, or it's like saying x to the first. Now, I can combine these. So I'm going to circle. It's 3x, and it's plus 6x. So I'm going to group those together. 3x plus 6x. And then this negative 5, I'm just going to bring that down as minus 5. So when I combine this, 3x plus 6x, I just add the coefficients 3 and 6. Well, 3 plus 6 is 9, and then I just drop down the x with it. And then I just drop down the minus 5. So I get 9x minus 5. And I know I'm finished when I can't combine any more terms. So 9x minus 5, I can't combine these because there's no x with this 5. So 9x and negative 5 are unlike terms, so then I know that I'm done. All right, let's move over to number 2. Now, if I look at number 2, I have 4 terms. I got 9m plus 3r minus 7m minus 5r. Well, kind of obvious that the terms that I can combine, I have 2 m terms, and I have 2 terms that have an r. So in red, I'm going to circle the 9m and the 7m. Don't forget the minus before it. So now I'm going to group those together and just rewrite it as 9m minus 7m. Okay, and then I'll kind of cross those out because I counted for them. And then in blue, I'm going to circle the terms that have an r with it. So this is positive 3r. Always look at the sign before it. Okay, it has a plus, so it's positive 3r. And it's negative 5r, which is just like saying minus 5r. So when I group those two r terms together, it becomes plus 3r. And then don't forget this minus before the 5r, then it's minus 5r. So now when I combine those, 9m minus 7m, we're just asking ourselves, all right, what's 9 minus 7? And that's 2, and then I just drop down the m. When I do the r, I have positive 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 is negative 2, so then this becomes minus 2r. And then this is it. 2m minus 2r, that's the answer because they're unlike terms. They have different variables. I can't subtract them and get 0. The only way I could get 0 is if I had, like 2m minus 2m. But it's 2m minus 2r, so that's it right there. So that's your definition of like terms. And that's how you combine like terms in algebraic expressions.